Hey everyone, it's Barb Teckle. So this is a new moon reading in Leo and the message of protecting our inner child. So I just received a new deck in the mail yesterday called Inner Light Oracle by Elizabeth Lee, and this is the card that I pulled. And Elizabeth and I are in a class together, and the card that I'm showing here is the one that she just shared in our recent class. It's also one of the cards that I personally pulled when I did a new moon reading for myself just this morning. And then when I decided to do a new moon reading for all of you, it showed up again as when I pulled another card. So I think it's really definitely calling to us to pay attention. So Elizabeth's cards are a combination of the Chinese 5-element theory, the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac, and Asian archetypes and symbols. So this is a deck unlike any I have in my collection. So I'm really looking forward to the continued wisdom that I'm going to glean from it, and why I wanted to share it with you today, because I think it has a very potent message for all of us. So I'm not probably going to pronounce the name of this deity correctly, so please forgive me, but I'm going to give it a shot. Ojizoma is a Japanese deity we can all call upon during trying times, and we are definitely in those trying times right now, as I'm sure you are feeling and are very well aware of. And Elizabeth's guidebook shares that he is a protector of the children and travelers, and that babies hide in his robes as he shuttles them to paradise. His offerings are made to Yizo for safe childbirth and to aid in souls in their passing. So I believe there is so much to be said in regards to what Yizo is about. But I really want to encourage you to simmer and reflect on your own meaning of what this might mean for you. So as a collective, when I looked at this card, I think it speaks powerfully to how we are each being called to protect the children that are here now in our world and those that are coming into the world at this time. But I also think it speaks to protecting our own inner child. So a world that is in so much turmoil right now, I believe that we are being called to heal those traumas that we've carried with each of us for far too long, and how important it is to look at those traumas, understand the patterns that we've created around those traumas, and then heal them in order to move forward into a space of less fear. And also in order to experience more joy despite the chaos around us. So Yizo is reminding us that we are our own protectors. We are the ones that must take that inner child by the hand, the one that was wounded, and assure him or her that we are here, and to deeply listen and acknowledge the pain of the past, and assure him or her, that inner child, that this need not define us, and that together we can experience happiness by our own choosing. So on the blog post of the photo of this, I also included the rose quartz crystal, which is a reminder to us to be gentle and compassionate with ourselves as we heal what needs healing, and to also deeply lean into and listen with the utmost of tenderness what our hearts are trying to share with us right now. I also chose black tourmaline as a stone of protection from the negative energies of the world. I personally wear a bracelet that is made of all black tourmaline when I go out in public. Being that I'm a sensitive person, I'm also an empath, which I'm sure many of you are that are listening. It helps to protect us from the energies that are very potent right now. But I also want to share that it's really that while we're wearing crystals and working with crystals is a great tool to have for protection, it's really important to continue to do our own inner work of healing, and to also set intentions for what we wish to see in the world, and then to be that as much as we possibly can. And then I also included on the photo, like I said in my blog, with this card, I included some Queen Anne's lace, because that is something I've been foraging for the last few weeks, and I'm drawing those for future art projects. And what I learned about the Queen Anne's lace is that it's a symbol of purity of intentions. It's also about safety and refuge. So the head of the flower also, that when it curls under, it often looks like a bird's nest. And this is a great reminder for us of what it takes for each of us to build what we define as a happy home, physically and also most importantly within ourselves. So lastly, I really believe that this is a time of healing this shame that we've all faced in one form or another. And it often stems from something from our childhood. And we can rise above that. And Yizo and his wisdom are what we can lean into when we are scared. And remember that we are protected and that we can do the protecting of what is right for ourselves and our hearts. So we can do this. So keep shining your light. If I can be of further support, please do reach out to me. But I hope this reading was supportive and beneficial as we all learn to share our voice and speak our truth as we move forward. Have a great week and a great rest of the month, everyone. Take good care. Bye-bye.